In this video, I'm going to show you how to make money on YouTube without editing videos. But before I do, I want to ask you something. Why do people start a YouTube channel? What is it that they're trying to achieve? Here's what I think. While some people like to create videos just for fun or to learn new skills, many others will record and publish YouTube videos in order to make some extra money. There's no denying it, YouTube is one of the best platforms out there that anybody can get started with. It costs nothing to create a channel and you can work on it whenever you've got any spare time. So even if you've got a busy life, family commitments or a demanding day job, it's still possible to make money on YouTube. But there's one big problem that stops creators in their tracks and crushes their dreams. Time. You see, many of the gurus are going to tell you that making $10,000 a month on YouTube is a piece of cake. A 7-year-old could do it, with her eyes shut, standing on one leg whilst whistling the national anthem. Now, I'm not a guru, so I'm going to tell you straight, it's not that easy, and you do need to put some work in. Upfront effort for delayed rewards. But if you can get to the point where you're earning hundreds or even thousands of dollars a month, each and every month, would it be worth it? You know it. So keep watching this video because I'll be showing you how you can make it easier on yourself. I'll explain how to make money on YouTube without editing videos, as well as an insight into a tool that some really successful YouTube channels are using to create powerful content in a fraction of the time. Now, before we dive into it, I want you to hit the comments and answer this question. Let's say that you worked really hard and got your channel monetized. What would you spend your first YouTube paycheck on? Let me know below, I'm interested to know. So in this video, I walk through the various steps to create a YouTube channel that makes money and doesn't need you to record videos yourself. It's a pretty simple process where you assemble a script, audio, video from different sources and then you put it all together in a video editor, like a giant YouTube jigsaw. But some of you wanted to get started even faster than this. Maybe you only get an hour to yourself each night and you want a quick and effective way to create content. And that's exactly what we're going to discuss. It's basically video creation with a sprinkle of automation. It's exactly what this channel does. They've got 900,000 subscribers and are earning around £100,000 every year. And this channel, who have got 3 million subscribers and are earning around £50,000 a year. Now remember, this is just from advertising revenue. Many channels actually earn a lot more than this by using affiliate marketing, where they link to products using affiliate links and earn a commission if someone clicks on that link and buys a product. So how did they do it? How are they creating consistent content that builds subscribers and generates a YouTube income? How do they make money on YouTube without editing videos? Let me tell you. All of these channels are using a piece of software called Vidnami. Now, this isn't a review. Check my other videos for that. But for those of you that haven't heard of Vidnami before, let me tell you about it nice and quick. So Vidnami used to be called Content Samurai. It's an automatic video creator that uses AI and tries to streamline the process of video production. It's not an editor as such, so you're limited to certain functionality. But if you're looking to generate fast content using a library of almost 1 million stock clips and videos and 30,000 royalty-free music clips, then it's probably the best on the market. Vidnami is ridiculously simple to use. What it does is pretty clever. It takes your script and intelligently adds formatting stock videos as well as some nice effects. But don't take my word for it. Let me show you in this super simple 5-step process that will Speedy Gonzales your video creation process. First up, I'm going to assume that you know what niche or subject your channel is about, and also that you've got some ideas for videos. If not, then check out my other videos which dig deeper into this and can help get you started. In this video, I want to focus on how we can use Vidnami to beat the old problem of time and how we can create content quickly. Now, as you can see, Vidnami is all run and processed from their website, so there's no need to install any software on your laptop. The first thing that we need to choose is our template. Now, it gives you some clues on the side of what type of videos that you can actually create. As you can see, if you're running an advert for Facebook, then it's going to be slightly different than if you're doing a sales video or a course training video. So take a look through and find the most appropriate one for yourself. Now, I like the content videos and the presenter videos, depending on what format I'm creating. You've got a drop-down menu there that says all formats as well. So I like to create videos for YouTube Shorts and also TikTok from within here. And that's where you would choose vertical, 9:16. And you've got various different options as well. So as you can see, some of them have got kind of coloured bars at the top and bottom and a different aspect ratio of the video. Some have stretched the aspect ratio of the video out so it covers the entire screen, and then you've got the overlay in text. So you've got various different options, various different colours and fonts, and the good news is that a lot of these are actually customizable as well. Now I'm just going to change this back to landscape as if we were creating a YouTube video. Again, you've got different styles. You've got coloured backgrounds that cover the sentences. You've got words with no backgrounds that just sit on top. And you've also got these videos with like a banner behind it as well that covers the entire width, just to separate the text from the video. For this example, I'm just going to use this cool blue. And what I do like is it gives you a little demo video as well, just to demonstrate what it's going to look like. Now, if you want, you can customize this. And as you can see here, you can create your own templates. There's various different things we can change, including the background colour, the font style, tons of different font options, the text colour, the bold text colour as well, so that it's got that distinction and highlights certain words. And you can also choose how intuitive you want Vidnami to be here. So as you can see, what it'll try and do automatically is put some words in bold, select the video clips that are appropriate, select the images, it can change the layout and add some motion and scene transitions, or you can simply untick them if you prefer to do it manually. Now I will point out that these will never be perfect. Even when you've got it set to be quite automated, you'll go through and you'll want to change some of the images, you'll want to change some of the clips, that's fine. So you figure out what's best for you. This bit will make more sense in a moment, but we're going to put a script in. Now what you can do is you can format your script so that you've got your different slides on different sentences, paragraphs, phrases, or you can just tell it to automatically figure it out. What I like to do is when I'm putting my script in, I like to separate it by paragraph. We're just going to select that template. Step 2 is to add your script. Now what you've got to remember is there's going to be a lot less text on screen than, for example, this video that I'm recording now where I'm talking and waffling and mumbling and just spitting words out there. With these type of videos, you want to keep them fairly short and to the point. You want to say less. Less is definitely more in the case of Vidnami. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste the scripts that I've already made. And this is actually a Amazon review video that I created for a Cricut Joy. A Cricut's like a little crafting machine. And as you can see, my script is a little bit more to the point. Once that's added in, there are some advanced options. And this goes back to some of the automation that Vidnami can do. If you didn't change it on the template, you can change it in here. One useful thing to note is this image usage options. So if we click on that, if you know anything about Creative Commons, that is basically a policy where people can share their work through Creative Commons, and that means that you can then reuse their work. What most people don't realise is that not all Creative Commons licenses means you can freely use it. If you're using it from a commercial perspective, i.e. to make money on YouTube, then a lot of stuff you're not actually allowed to use. So when you see these guru videos where people are telling you just sort by Creative Commons and go and download their videos, you've got to be really careful because it all depends on what Creative Commons license they've actually used. So I've ticked the ones that are public domain, and what that's going to do, that's going to tell Vidnami only use the images and all the stock footage that you can find that is actually public domain. Next, we're just going to click on Create Scenes. So what Vidnami is going to do is it's going to go away and it's going to try and add all of that automation and all that intelligence to your actual clip. And there you go, it's come back pretty quick. Now on the left hand side, we've got these 3 tabs, Media, Layouts and Style. Style is if you want to change them template options again. Layouts we don't really need to bother with. And Media is if we want to change this clip. Now, the script that I've put in is actually for something very, very specific called a Cricut Joy. I doubt there's much stock footage with a Cricut Joy in. So what we might want to do is actually add our own. To do that, we click on Uploads, and then we can click on Upload Image. Now, I've already got some in here that I've already added, so I'm just going to select one of them. There you go. That's what a Cricut Joy is for those of you that aren't sure. But if you wish to find a new video, you can change clips and images, and you can just do a quick search in here. And there's thousands and thousands of stock videos and stock images as well that you can use. So all of these are included. You're licensed to use them. Like I say, just find the appropriate one and add that in. Now, this is think of this as like a slideshow. So this is our video itself. So up here, you've got various different options. If we highlight some of the letters, you can change it from bold, italic, and underline. If I take bold off that, see how it changes colour? Well, that's because in that style, we've got different colours for bold or normal. Let's make that one bold again. You can change the text position. So as you can see, it'll kind of move around. You can adjust the background if you want to zoom in on your picture or just move it to the left or the right. And it's also got like a motion, as you can probably see. It's got like, see how he's zooming in there, but you've got different motion effects. So you've got to zoom in, zoom out. At the bottom here, we've got add new scene, add video clip, a transition, and then merge scenes. So we can see that this is scene 1 of 25. So if we just scroll down to the next scene, now what it'll try and do is it'll try and find stock footage based on the keywords. But let's say that we want the same clip going to play for a little bit longer. At the top here, we've got this link to previous scene button. So if we click on that, it'll actually just use that as well. So you'll have almost like a bit of a continuous clip where just the text changes as well. It just makes it a little bit more consistent with the images that you're using. And so what we do is we just scroll through each slide and we just change any that we're not happy with. Again, find the clips, upload your own, whatever it is that you need to do. Once we've finished with them scenes and we're happy that they look okay, next thing to do is click on voice. Now you've got several options. You can have no voice track whatsoever and just music only. You can have auto voice, which is where it uses some AI based voices. You may have heard some of these before. I would always personally recommend that you put your own voice on, but if that's not an option, some of these are pretty good. I think the Australia ones are actually the best ones.
Hi, my name is Eva, and I would love to read the script for your video.
So you basically select which voice that you want, click on preview, and it'll put a automated voiceover on there. You can record your own voice, and you literally click on record and just read it through as you go along. Or you can upload a voice track if you've already done a voiceover for this elsewhere. Next, we're going to click on preview video. So you've got a few options in here. First of all is the music. So you can filter this by mood or by genre. And you basically just find one of the tracks that you like and you hover over it and it'll play a preview. As it says there, 30,000 music tracks available. You can upload your own music. There's also a watermark option, so let's say that you want to put a watermark to keep it kind of personalised to yourself so that no one rips it off. You can upload your own watermark as well. Now in the options, this is to do with the music volume and also the actual timings. Now the timings is basically that you've got to imagine this video is going to play and you want it to play in a way that people can read it in time. Now it will try and automatically figure that out itself. Or you can set a default time of, for example, show each scene for 2 seconds. Or you can manually do it, which is what I find actually works best. So if we click on manually adjust timings, so this comes up with each of the slides. Now what I do is I press record timing and then I just read it out in my head, just so that I've got that timing right. So as I'm reading it, that means that someone else could read it in that same time. Once we're happy, let's say looks good and continue. The final option is download. So you can either download it as 720p or 1080p. It takes a little bit longer on 1080p, but again, this is a nice short video. Once you've done that, just click on generate your video and that will download. So that is the super simple 5-step process that these YouTube channels are using to create tons of content in a really short time frame. And they're making absolute bank on YouTube in the process. Now this works really well for informational videos. You don't need to have that personal brand. You don't need to be on the camera yourself. You can just use stock footage to really kind of drive home facts and information about various different niches and subjects. If you want to give Vidnami a try yourself, then drop into the description as I've left my affiliate link in there, which usually has a decent discount associated to it. If you want to see more content about Vidnami, then let me know in the comments. Let me know what your questions are and what you'd like to see, and I'll create some videos just for you. Thanks for watching.